This week I'm reviewing V for Vendetta, but before I get to my searing critique, I want to stop and pay my respects to a very brave young actress, Miss Natalie Portman. This amazing young lady acts her little heart out in this movie, despite suffering through what was clearly a very grueling round of chemotherapy. However, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Having a life-threatening illness is not an excuse to make a mediocre movie. Not in Woody's book. I say if you're going to go out with a bang. Need I remind you that Ben Affleck has made a number of fine films despite an obviously severe case of mental retardation. V for Vendetta is a dark political thriller about a society where terrorists blow up national landmarks and the government responds by cracking down on civil liberties. Yes, that's right, it's another crazy science fiction tale from the Hackowski brothers. Made that up myself. Things aren't much better when it comes to casting either. Mr. V for Vendetta is played by a mysterious newcomer whose facial expressions are, and I'm going to be blunt here, one note. This guy has the wry grin down pat. But here's a little performance tip from Woody. Acting requires a broad range of emotions. Take a look at these headshots I had prepared for my audition when Siskel finally kicked it. And even though this guy's name is V for Vendetta, he doesn't seem to understand what a vendetta is. A vendetta can't be some vague attempt to fight back against an oppressive government. Boring! See, in my recent hearing for allegedly stalking my former bosses at WAOH, who fired me after my controversial, profanity-laden review of Chicken Little, we discussed at length my specific vendetta against station general manager Gary S. Sussman and whether I may or may not have left, my lawyers suggest I don't say, threatening notes on his car alongside pictures of his family with my face pasted over his own. Now that's a vendetta! Albeit not a very successful one. For its complete lack of realism, one-note acting, and a misleading title, this film deserves only one Woody. But for a brave, albeit flawed performance by the spunky Miss Portman, I can't help but give V for Vendetta 2 Woodies! Natalie, if you're strong enough to watch this, I want you to know that Woody's pulling for you. Till next time, that's Sally Woody! Mom, this is kind of soggy. Can I get some new Cocoa Krispies?